Guys, these are my test prints for PRM Kit, and they are all bad. According to HeyGears, ultra-curved pulsing release module boosts your production efficiency by reducing approximately 50% of the peeling force. But I am not sure, because my experience testing PRM not yielding good result. And boy, I've been testing PRM since February, going back and forth with Blueprint support and HeyGears team. Hello everyone, I am Dennys Wang, and this is my bad experience testing PRM on RS and RS Turbo. Pulsing Release Module Kit consists of the Pulse Release Module and the Pulse Release Resin Tank. Installing the PRM kit is quite easy and only takes several minutes. Turning on the unit, it feels like a small airbrush compressor is running, and honestly quite annoying. And I can feel the vibration on my table, and it also transfers the vibration to the printer. I only hope it doesn't affect my print result, but I guess I will find out soon. During installation, I noticed something with the resin tank. The film has dual layer, and this black thing is sandwiched between the dual film. So there is a gap, possibly 0.6 millimeter between the film. I have a bad feeling about this, because I reviewed a printer before with similar gap between the film and the screen. As a result, I keep getting bad print lines. I managed to get rid of the bad print lines by filling the gap with clear film. You guys could judge later whether my bad feeling is right or I'm just too paranoid. I have prepared several models that I printed on regular tank without PRM, and I'm gonna reprint them with PRM kit. A simple sphere model and some bus model. All of them printed fine as expected from RS. And this is the first print result using PRM. And immediately I can spot problem. Bad print lines all over the surface of the sphere. On the bus model, bad lines are not very visible because the model details somewhat hide them, but I could still notice the bad print lines here. So I informed HeyGears team about the sphere model and sent them this model file for their own tests. I was thinking maybe the vibration from the PRM causes the bad print line. So I moved the PRM here, so it is not at the same table for the printer. But still the same result. Maybe it's the heater, so I turn it off, but still same bad print lines. At this point, HeyGears team got back to me, and according to them, because the sphere is pre-supported model, as such, it doesn't utilize the built-in adaptive printing strategies, which doesn't make sense to me, but I don't want to argue because I believe they know their machine better than me. So I support the sphere model in Blueprint Studio, and this is the result. The same bad print lines. So I sent all the files to them because they want to test it too. I wait quite a while to hear back from them. After like 2 weeks, they told me it's because I use PAP10 resin that is specialized to print ultra-fine or very small model. As for PRM, its advantage becomes much more apparent when working with high-performance resin. And you guys could read my reply to them. So they told me to test it on PAF10 resin, and this is without PRM and regular tank. Print looking just fine. And here comes the print result with PRM. This back row here without PRM, then this is with PRM. You could already tell from the distance here. Still bad print lines. At this point, my spider sense reminding me of the bad feeling that I had when I first find out the dual layer film on pulse release tank. Only this Hellraider model not showing bad print lines, and these minis here. This hollow steering wheel model is not looking good. All the bad print lines. And this small letter model, I get a looks like a shifting here. This Protoger bus model, we have bad print lines here, very visible. So I report the result to HeyGears team and send them all the data they need to analyze the problem. Again, after waiting for a while, this is what they told me. PRM is not good for printing thin wall model. They want me to make the sphere wall thicker than 3 mm. For your information, this Hellraider bus, it is hollow with 1.5 mm thick wall. So it is thin wall. Okay, this is the result of 3.5 mm thick wall. You guys can judge it for yourself. HeyGears team also showed me their result on 4 mm thick wall. At this point, I put the PRM test on hold because they want me to test it on RS Turbo. By the time RS Turbo arrived, I continued the test. This is the result without PRM kit on RS Turbo, the sphere model. And I made a little change to the steering wheel model. All these two previous models, they are hollow with 1.5 mm thick wall. And this one, I made it solid and less support because I want to test the 50% reduction of peeling force. And without PRM, yes, it failed. Then I reprint the solid steering wheel with less support using PRM because this is one of PRM selling point, right? Less peeling force means I can use less support. I am amazed that with PRM, the solid steering wheel and less support can be printed, but it's horrible. I don't even need to zoom in the camera. So I switched back to my regular support density. It printed much better, but still not acceptable. Now HeyGears blame it on my pre-support for the steering wheel. They say the support tip is too small. They suggest the support tip size is at 0.38 millimeters, but mine is at 0.4 millimeter. Okay, let's do it their way. I support the model in Blueprint Studio using their support setting, and here the result. I don't know what to say, I just take picture and send it to them. Blueprint support team also sent me their own test print images. Although the image quality is not that good, but to my eyes, I can see faint print lines. I told BP support and they asked me to point it out. But I do not hear any reply from them. I reported everything to HeyGears team and they told me to open the advanced setting on the printer and reduce the PRM setting. I made the sphere to be thicker at 4 millimeters. What do you guys think? This Protoger bus still hollow but with less support. The result is much cleaner. But this is hollow and the wall thickness only 1.5 millimeter. This contradicts what HeyGears team told me about PRM advantage on thick and large model. For the steering wheel, still not acceptable for me. HeyGears team reached a conclusion that maybe the unit they send me might be faulty. Okay, so they're gonna send me a new PRM kit. Okay, and I thought to myself, this is a good opportunity to ask them to send me their print result so I can compare it to mine. When the new PRM kit package arrived, I only focused on checking out their print result. But what I found really enraged me. I sent them the email telling them they might need to get their eyes checked. And what I find on their print result is horrible. And this is the reply that I got. I am flabbergasted with their reply because how can I measure the hundreds of bad print lines? So I decided there's no point for me to test the new PRM kit they sent me because according to them, from their print result, what I call bad print lines are normal to them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that have this bad experience with PRM, or I'm just too perfectionist trying to achieve smooth print result. But considering the price, I would expect more from PRM. And I'm afraid my bad feeling with the resin tank dual film gap might be correct. Because for resin printing, we want the film to rest on top of the screen perfectly flat. But with that gap, that means the top layer film could sunk from the weight of the resin. As a result, we get bad print lines. Link to model is in video description if you want to have your own tests. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video. Thank you to all Patreon and YouTube members that support my channel. And if you want to join Discord community, check out link in video description.